Coconut puff puff. I'll be making use of fresh coconut meat. You can use desiccated coconut, but prefer the fresh one because it makes your puff puff richer and it's healthier. Next, I'm going to blend this dry and I'll be soaking it with 500 ml of hot water. I'm doubling the recipe. That's why I'm using 500 ml of hot water. I'll let it soak for 20 minutes. Then I will strain out the milk from the meat and allow both the meat and the milk cool completely. Not warm, not lukewarm, but completely cool. If you are using desiccated coconut, you don't need all this process. Just continue the recipe. But make sure you use coconut milk or full fat milk or evaporated milk as your liquid ingredients. It makes it richer. You can also use water. Now this recipe doesn't need eggs. It's actually optional. If you want to add egg to it, you can. If I'm making my regular puff puff, I add eggs to it. But for this recipe, it's already rich. I don't need egg in it. But if you want to add egg, you can use one large egg per 250 grams of the recipe. Now, I'm going to proceed by making my batter for my puff puff. To my flour, I added sugar. Next, I'll be adding salt, followed by cinnamon. Cinnamon is optional, but I love adding cinnamon to my snacks. Then yeast. If you notice, I'm not adding yeast to the same portion of the bowl where I added salt. The reason is salt kills yeast, so you either add them differently at different portion of the bowl, or you add one of it first and stir before adding the other one. Now I'm going to be adding my milk little by little. You might end up using more milk or water, and you might end up not finishing the milk or water. The reason why we add your liquid item or your water or milk little by little is because we have different flour types in the market, and each absorb water or liquid differently. So you add your liquid little by little so that you don't have it too runny consistency and your batter is not too thick. If your batter is too light, you're going to end up with a flat puff puff that's going to be soaking oil, and you don't want that. You want something puffy and still light, and you don't want your batter to be thick. Now I cover this and allow it to prove for 45 minutes. Next, I'll be adding my coconut meat. If you are using desiccated coconut rather, you can add this to the dry ingredient before adding your liquid. But I prefer adding my meat to my already proven batter. Make sure you stir very well with your fingers to combine them well. And now you're going to fry. You're going to deep fry in a preheated oil. Your oil should not be too hot. If it's too hot, your puff-puff is going to get too brown and the outside will be crispy and fried while the inside will be unfried. And if your oil is too cold or the heat is not that hot, your puff-puff is going to be soaking in oil, and you don't also want that. Don't overcrowd your pan or pot. Stir your puff-puff occasionally so that they fry evenly. Fry to golden brown. I don't like my puff-puff being too browny, so I like it just golden brown. And then you transfer to a strainer or a basket with layers of paper towel to drain out excess oil, and your puff-puff is ready.